Thank you very much, Valentin Halichenko, for that interview. And it is now time for the co-main event of the evening.
Ladies and gentlemen, like I said, we have a special moment. Everybody, lights up your phone. Please, let's check it out. Open it and shine your flashlight. Let's all together make it special.
And even though he's not from here in Moldova, I kind of feel like he's from here, man. He is even more popular than some of the local fighters here. Sirbu, the current Eagles absolute bantamweight champion, represents the Lion Club, a very well represented club here in Chisinau. Whoa, big spinning back fist that time, and Sirbu immediately goes in for the takedown. And that time he got him. That's the first big takedown scored in favor of Sirbu. Sirbu, whoa, he rolled off! Barbu tried to close in, but he immediately recovers the position, does Sirbu. Tap, I don't believe it! I don't believe it! Barbu has done it! What an amazing victory for Bogdan Barbu!
Bună seara! Da, într-adevăr, am câștigat primul meci dintre noi doi. Acum este meciul revanșă, meciul mult așteptat. Sunt pregătit la 100%. Am muncit foarte mult, am evoluat.
De data aceasta greșelile nu o să fie, ba să fac tot posibil să fie tot frumos și bine. Să rămâi centura acasă.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, the next fight will be the bantamweight title fight under 61 kilogram. Introducing first from Moldova, everybody, let's raise up your lights towards Mihail Sirbu.
It is now time for the most anticipated rematch in the history of Eagles Fighting Championship. The first time these two individuals stepped inside the cage, this fight is etched into my memory for all of eternity. I do commentary for probably over 500 fights every year, and I will never, ever, for as long as I live, ever forget the first fight that these two had. From Moldova, Mihail Sirbu, making his way out to the cage right now, 31 years old, has been preparing for this fight in Ukraine. He said, I have been impatiently waiting for the rematch for 2 years, and it seemed like it's been 4 years. It's been eating him alive, that loss, because he literally spent 95% of the fight on top of his opponent, on the ground, beating Bogdan Barbu in the face with his bare hands, and he lost in the last minute of round number 5 by submission. It's got to be a life-changing moment when he got submitted by Barbu and lost the championship. It all came crashing down at that moment. This is his time for redemption. Take a look into the eyes of Mihail Sirbu. You can see exactly how much this fight means to him right now.
Niggas love to scream peace after they start some shit. Pay attention, here's a word to those that rob me. I murder you, then I run a train on my beef. Don't fuck with me, heard the Fuji was trying to do me. Look, bitch, I got your face, this ain't no motherfucking movie. Then we watch the other
And now, ladies and gentlemen, the champion, the title holder of the bantamweight bout, 61 kilogram, from Romania. Everybody, let's give it up for Bogdan Barbu.
The rematch, 2.5 years in the making. Boy, one of the most unforgettable fights, and now we get to do it all over again. I have absolutely no idea what to expect from this one after what we got last time. Bogdan Barbu, 31 years old, in the current and reigning EFC absolute bantamweight champion of the world. Before the fight, he said, I prepared well, and I worked on my mistakes. What else can you ask for? Bogdan Barbu, never, ever count this guy out. He's got more guts, more determination, more heart than most of the fighters I've ever seen step inside the cage. But since that fight with Sirbu 2.5 years ago, things have really not gone his way. He's suffered a couple of losses in his career. You know, both of these guys have had their ups and they've had their downs. They're very experienced fighters. They're consummate professionals. And each and every time either one of these guys steps inside the cage, you know what to expect. You know that you are going to get one hell of a fight. Take a look at the battle scars around the eyes, all over the face. The grizzled cauliflower ears of the champion. Bogdan Barbu is a fighter through and through, looking to defend his title against the toughest customer that EFC has to offer.
The champion of the bantamweight title on 61 kilogram, ladies and gentlemen, Bogdan Barbu. All right. And now, ladies and gentlemen, presenting the blue corner, age at 31, weighing 61 kilogram, height 1.65 meters, having a personal record of 20 fights, 13 wins, and 7 losses. He's fighting for Lion Team from Moldova. Un applausele voastre for Mihail And now, ladies and gentlemen, presenting the red corner, age at 31, weighing 61.2 kilogram, height 1.67 meters, having a personal record of 26 fights, 16 wins, and 10 losses. He's fighting for American top team Zagreb from Romania. Everybody, an applause in the Boston. Let's give it up for Bogdan Ladies and gentlemen, this is a bantamweight title bout on the 61.2 kilogram, 5 minute, 3 rounds, 1 extra round, MMA rule. Referee in the ring, Denis Pocatilov. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to have 5 rounds, not 3.
Oh, thanks for clearing that up.
Minute.
Indeed, the title is on the line. This is a 5-round fight.
Round 1.
And here we go. Last time we did need the 5 rounds. In fact, it went 5 rounds in 4 minutes exactly before Barbu pulled off the upset of the year. Maybe the upset in all of history of EFC. Sirbu is the kind of fighter, and I say this every time he fights, but it's true. It's like nothing surprises me about Mihail Sirbu. He's so technically sound, and his game plan is exactly the same each and every time. I wonder if he's going to make me eat my words here tonight and try something different, or if he's just going to go back to what works, because he's got his game plan and he's a genius at executing it. He's an incredible wrestler. He's going to take you down. He's going to get you on your back, and he's just going to blast you in the head and in the body with punches as many times as humanly possible. Solid leg kicks going in. Barbu caught him with a punch and takes him to the ground. You can see how quickly Sirbu got back up to his feet. Notice that Barbu did not pounce on him and try to jump on top of him, seeing as how much time they spent on the ground. Whoa, my. Seeing as how much time they spent on the ground last time they were in the cage with each other. Whoa. I'm not sure if Barbu wants to go to the ground with Sirbu, is what I wanted to say at the end of that sentence, but before I was so rudely interrupted with that low blow. But I'm sure it's no laughing matter for Bogdan Barbu. Not trying to make light of it. Ooh, boy. Ouch. Well, we've already seen one fight end tonight because of a low blow, and I certainly hope that we will not see it again. You can see that that overhand right, I believe, that connected is cut Bogdan Barbu above his eye, above the left eye. So not only is he bleeding from his left eye, but he's also walking with a little bit of a limp due to the low blow. And I believe he's asking the referee if he can have another minute or two. He certainly can. It's within the rules. Of course, the referee will always do what he can to try to get the fight back in order. And I believe that Barbu is ready to go. As ready as one can be after being kicked between the legs. Good sportsmanship, certainly unintentional. I think there's just so much riding on this fight that maybe things are getting a little bit out of control here. You can see that blood, still one solid stream of crimson pouring down the left side of the face of Barbu. Spinning back kicks, spinning back fists being thrown by Sirbu. And maybe I am eating my words. Maybe Sirbu does want to stand and trade, at least for now, with Barbu. Seems to be working, at least for the moment. He's already split him open. Barbu may have lost a half a step or more because of that low blow, and I can also see he's been tattooed on the outside of his lead left leg from the low kicks of Sirbu. Ooh, nice right hand there. Barbu snuck one in. Look at all the movement being utilized by these two. Well, he reached out with that shot, may have overextended. Sirbu looks a little bit, looks very cautious to me. Whenever Barbu is throwing, Sirbu is very, very careful not to get hit. Not that he would want to be hit, but it does look like it's really bothering him when Barbu does land. There's that low kick again. He's brutalizing the left leg with the low kicks just above the knee on the outside of the thigh. More towards the back of the leg. my, just narrowly missed with that right hand, and there he goes. Could hear a scream go out in the crowd when he went for that takedown. And he gets his man to the ground here. Such a talented grappler. And you can see the blood now going into the eyes of Bogdan Barbu. Well, it's actually not going into the eyes, it's going around the eyes. So it's not impeding his vision just yet. But you can see that things are getting messy in there. Uh-oh. Well, this is how he got choked out last time, from a guillotine. End of round 1. Still a long way to go. Round number 2 underway. 5 minutes on the clock here. Round 2 of a scheduled 5-rounder in this title fight for the absolute bantamweight championship here in EFC. Keep in mind there are 2 active titles at all times in the bantamweight division because the division is so overloaded with fighters. This is just the way it happens to be right now. So there's so many fighters and so many talented fighters in this weight division that they simply have to have 2 active championships at all times. The major title is called the absolute title, and then the secondary title is called the interim championship. But oh my, look at this. This is very bad news. Sirbu has got his arms all tied up now, and Bogdan Barbu is in some serious trouble here. Well, he's freed one of his arms, perhaps. Oh boy, Sirbu really getting his licks in here. Oh my, making him pay with that forearm. Everybody in this arena sitting forward in their seats right now, leaning forward a little bit more, really utilizing that forearm and the elbow. This is exactly what Mihail Sirbu excels at, and this is what he did to Barbu for 4.5 rounds, more than 4.5 rounds, so he can't afford to give Barbu even a half a second to breathe. He can't afford to rest on his laurels. He can't afford to get complacent. He's got to keep working. Look at the blood streaming in all directions, all over the face of Bogdan Barbu. Look at that quick move. Sirbu, oh my, moves right into full mount now. Things just went from bad to worse. Oh, now he's got the back. Sirbu's got the back. He's trying to sink in the rear and can choke. Look at the blood pouring out of the face of the tap. Mihail Sirbu has done it. Mihail Sirbu has his revenge. FEA president and Eagles founder Doran Damir also in the cage right now to present the belt to the new champion.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, let's get directly there. The new bantamweight champion goes to Mihail Sirbu by submission in the second round. Congratulations, ladies and gentlemen. Doran Damir will give the belt to the new champion of the Eagles Next Level main card. What a wonderful, wonderful fight. Congratulations also to Bogdan Barbu for a wonderful, wonderful fight.
What a moment of redemption. Mihail Sirbu has regained the EFC Absolute Bantamweight Championship.